Thank you, sir.
Just sitting there naked. Very confusing.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here.
17-17 for you, boy.
Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
First time.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this, coming up and making a big-time play.
How?
Here's Jackson.
I'm very confused right now.
You
and
know
he takes a
how.
shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Phillip Rivers, he is the focal point of our players' spotlight now. And I guess right now as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
Who died?
I love where your head is on that because that's where his head needs to be, exactly what you've said. Yes, there have been mistakes made, but he's got to move on and play the next play as if it didn't happen, keep his confidence up. But how about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've got to be feeling great about what's going on right now. They've already gotten to him a few times. They want to keep that up. Maybe they can pick off a few more.
Now they disrupted already for 3 INTs. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gets it to Gordon. They got a yard on first, 2 on second, and 3 here on 3rd.
No.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Returnable for Grant. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check. Fresno. Joker.
On 3rd down, Hines. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
No, I got...
So that one will be accepted.
Automatic first down.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now it's Hines.
That's a bad
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Come on, defense. Get another turnover.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
390!
A quick throw there out to Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
We're in field goal range.
The drive goes the wrong way.
Here's
2nd and 12. Rivers out quickly here to Allen. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now Rivers. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Christian Wilkins getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Back now in Miami. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Back now in Miami. The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. It's Charger football, but under pressure again, and down he goes again. Christian Wilkins.
All right, TJ Yeldon.
Get the
Spell
in great field position. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play
Spell
to
what?
dial up that they could get it.
My
didn't work
halfback.
out.
As you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's got Smith here. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they can do safe.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
No, I fucked up.
Typical.
No, it wasn't 2. It was defensively.
Still typical.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he is met in his tracks.
Wow, Kyler Murray just shook me for 38 yards.
They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers.
We got to get a field goal,
who brought
boys.
a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a
What
big
score your
play,
game, Tom?
3rd and goal.
12-3.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
On 3rd down, Hines, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Now it's
A
15-3.
rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Or it's about to be.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
All right.
The kick by Sanders.
Well, Tua, you got
is
1
good.
minute. 3
That's
timeouts.
gonna
Let's make
bump
some
up
shit
their lead
happen.
now to 15-3. So they settle for just
24-24.
Right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been
You
the
might be
final
right.
nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
31 seconds left. We're almost in field goal range. I don't want to kick a field goal at
The
all.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rivers gets set to lead this offense. Down by 12. A little under 2.5 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Yeah, buddy. Touchdown.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Shit, I dropped my phone.
No, it's dry. It might crumble to dust.
Gonna throw right side here, complete.
Oh, where'd it go?
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Where did it bounce?
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
Damn, I put the
So
wrong thing.
Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted.
Let's go.
And that should do it.
Phillip Rivers with another
Picked
pick.
off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
He's thrown 4.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The Raiders. I feel like everyone goes to the Raiders, so don't be
After the pickup of
surprised.
5, here's 2nd and 5. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
Wow.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Why is he pushing you? Come on now.
Well, I'm guessing that
Can't
on
do
the
that.
sidelines there might be a few words said about that
They're
mistake
angry.
there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here to win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Okay.
Finish the
That works
game
too.
out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might
Kyler
be
Murray just
secretly
ran the
happy.
ball at the last
Give
play of the
them a
game and then
chance to build
slid
extra next week.
as he had somebody
Rivers
Q-rate him.
incomplete on 1st down. Here's
Was he
2nd
losing?
and 10.
Yeah.
Weird.
To throw again. Rivers. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it
Can't
inside
let Jake
the
Fromm
40.
get it.
18 big yards on
Offense
that
player,
one, and a
rookie
Charger
offense
first.
player.
Rivers now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Rivers now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. So
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by
Let's
Josh
go.
Jones.
Another
Now
INT.
he's able to get it to the 33-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. This is Edwards. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee.
None of us are up for offensive best offensive line.
One more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up.
Ow, my guy's been balling out.
1978. I think it was in November.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, Erwin James is in the zone, and we're going to end the game on that note. I will not run another play.
Great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on 3rd down.
Nothing to see here, guys.
A stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it
All
changes
right, my
the
game's
play
over,
calling
Jimbo.
and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
What are you going to do next?
You got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward.
So here's the question I have.
Let's get 5 next time.
When it tells you